A king arranged the marriage of his 3 bachelor sons, and the decision was made by tossing 3 wooden sticks. Each prince had to find his bride in the direction in which his stick fell, and the eldest son's stick fell towards the daughter of an oilman. The second son's stick fell towards the daughter of a mat maker. But the youngest son's stick, it was pointing towards the jungle. All 3 sons picked up their sticks and went their separate ways. But the youngest son was very sad. He couldn't understand how he would find a bride by going into the jungle. But while walking, he encountered a small cat that began to follow him. The prince said, "Don't bother me. I have to find my bride." Hearing this, the cat covered in flowers became happy and said, "Then marry me." The prince looked at her and accidentally said yes. Meanwhile, his 2 brothers married the daughters of the oil vendor and mat seller and returned home. The youngest son also returned home. The king asked about his wife. Then the youngest son said, "Not now. Everything will be revealed later." Now the king issued a new order. Each prince the bride-to-be must make a bouquet and bring it. Hearing this, all 3 brothers set off happily. But the youngest son once again became disheartened and reached the forest, telling the flowered cat everything and said, "I don't understand what to do now." The flowered cat told him, "Oh, don't worry, just sleep peacefully." As the prince slept, the cat went near a cave and started shouting loudly. After a while, 3 small cats began to emerge from the cave with flowers in their hands. One had silver flowers, the second had with gold ones, and the city kozas, and the third had diamond ones. And the cat arranged those flowers with her paws into a beautiful bouquet and gave it to the prince. When all 3 princes returned with the bouquet, so the king gave the youngest son's bouquet and said, "Oh, Ben Stokes, this is the most beautiful." Now everyone began to ask him, "Who is your bride? Tell us."
The prince just smiled and said, "Let the time come."
"You will know everything." A week later, the king gave another order and said that now everyone must bring a handkerchief made by their bride. The 3 brothers set off again. The youngest son was worried again. He went again and told the whole story to the cat, but the cat said again, "Oh, don't worry, just beat your meat and go to sleep." The prince somehow fell asleep. The cat reached near the same cave again and started calling out. As soon as they heard the voice, all 3 cats came out again. But this time, instead of flowers, they had threads of silver, gold, and diamonds. The cat made a beautiful handkerchief from those threads and gave it to the prince, which dazzled everyone's eyes. Slowly, a year passed. Then one day the king said, "Now go and bring your brides to the palace." Hearing this, both brothers immediately set off, but the youngest son got scared and thought, "What should I do now?" In frustration, he went back to the cat and told her everything. But the cat said again, "Oh, don't worry, just relax and go to sleep." This time the prince didn't feel like it, but he still went to sleep. As soon as the prince slept, the cat ran to the same cave. But this time, as soon as she called out, a bright light began to emerge from there. And she also dragged the prince into the cave, and as soon as the cat jumped towards the light, it suddenly turned into a beautiful princess. Seeing this, the prince was astonished. Then the princess explained, "I became a real cat because I kept stroking my cat for many days, and I cannot become a human until someone is ready to marry me." The prince was happy and immediately returned to the palace with the princess. Meanwhile, wedding preparations were in full swing at the palace. Just then, a soldier came and told the king that the younger prince had brought his bride. Everyone was amazed at the sight of such a beautiful bride, and the king was so overjoyed that he started spinning around. After that, the 3 sons got married.
And happily with their own